Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series I take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. To return, Gold 1, 58 LP. 2 more victories in a row, I think, and we get into promotion to Platinum. Hopefully we can keep that up. I think right now, are we on a 4-win streak? Or 3-win streak? I don't know. I'm getting my main account mixed up with this account. Let me just quickly check. I think we're on a 3-game win streak. Yes, 3. Okay, so we had Galio, Zillion, and then the crazy Volibear top last game. Which, again, if you haven't watched that, whew, that was kind of crazy. One thing I do want to actually ask, because, again, sometimes I record these videos, and obviously I have ideas and questions to you guys that come after the fact. And in yesterday's Unranked to Diamond, and I'm sure like it hasn't actually been released yet, the Volibear episode, when I'm recording this one, so I'm sure there'll be opinions about it, but in that thumbnail, I included the, let's play the Ziggs, I included the score in the thumbnail. It's a proven track record that YouTubers do to include the score of a really good score to get more views. It's a track record. I just want to get more opinions about that. I know there's a lot of people that are like, part of that is, you know, it spoils what's going to happen. But again, I've always wanted to make Unranked to Diamond. It's an educational series. It's never meant to be kind of like, oh, wow, look at this. In terms of like a drama. Like, you know, it's like murder mystery that you find out who did it at the end. I've never wanted it to be that. Like, I've always wanted people to go, okay, it's a good game. I'm going to watch it and see how he gets fed. That's, to me, like the education of Unranked to Diamond, see what I'm doing and why. So I don't know. We'll see. Again, the two main camps that I've already seen myself, because I did a vote on it on the community page, was go for it. We want your channel just to do better, and if that helps, go for it. And the other was like the no, I don't want to get spoiled. So it's weird. The thing that won, by the way, was go for it. You know, there were over 2,000 or 3,000 people that voted on that poll, and yeah, go for it won. So that's why I did it, because that won. But yeah, right. Sorry, I'm really cold. So if you're wondering why I'm like moving all the time, I'm actually really cold right now, and I don't want to shut my window because I'll probably get hot as the game goes on. How is this game gonna go? What's wrong with Brom? I like Brom. Brom isn't that okay. Brom's not that good against their comp because they don't have crazy like throwy stuff, but it's still really good. I'm going to go teleport, I think. But yeah, without much further ado, let's get into it. We're playing Ziggs in the mid lane. Okay, so welcome to the loading screen. Ignore the black down here. For some reason, as it went into the loading screen, it put my game into windowed mode. So I'm going to have to change that when we get in game. But let's go from top to bottom. Gold 1, Gragas in promo to Platinum. Looks to be another Smurf, fellow Smurf. Platinum 2, Vi. Platinum 3, Rise. Platinum 3, Vayne. And a Platinum 3 Thresh. My team, Platinum 3 Jax, Platinum 2 Kha'Zix, Gold 1 as myself on Ziggs, Platinum 3 Caitlyn, and a Platinum 2 Brom. Some things worth noting is my bot lane, so the Caitlyn and the Brom both have actually negative overall win rates, with the Caitlyn having over 300 games played. Damn. Like, there are some people that have played a lot of games already in the season. Like, just to remind you, this account, has got 50 games played, thereabouts. And my main account has only got about 70 games played. I really haven't put a lot of time, you know, with everything that's gone on so far in this year. I haven't put a lot of time into it. But by this video already coming out, I would have done a big stream on my main account. And I'm going to see how that went. Again, by this video coming out, it already would have happened. And I want to see how that went. And then maybe once a week, I'll just do a really big stream on my main account to, like, entice me to play it more. Because yeah, 70 games on my main account at, like, you know, the 2-month mark, roughly, isn't good. But yeah, we're in the game now, so as you can see, it's in windowed mode, so video, windowed. I don't know why it did that. That's a weird one. It's happened occasionally. And again, there is, like, an alt combination that you can do. You know, not alt F4, but there's another combination you can do that makes it windowed mode, but I didn't press it, so yeah, weird. How's this game gonna go? Both teams have strength in late game. Both teams have a couple weaknesses too. Because, like, they've got good damage and good survivability in late game. Where we... No. We have got Jax. Wait, what? The hell? Okay. Wait, I wish I was there, because we might have been able to get first blood or something, but... So we invaded, and then Thresh just walked away, but then Vi walked into them? Vi walked into 3 people? Is that what happened? Or was she like... Was Vi AFK in this bush, and we were like here? I don't know. That was weird. Okay, cool. So yeah, this game... Either, again, sometimes based on comp, you're like, that team definitely has an advantage. I don't think either team just has a straight-up advantage in this game, so that's good. And I will say, even though team comps definitely bring advantages to them, and they are important, the lower rating you go, the less important they are. Like, again, low rating is not hard to climb out of. All you've got to do is focus on what you're doing. And again, I always see people going, kind of like, I've got good scores, you know, it's my team. The one thing that people never realize is, like, every high rating person was once low rating, and we've done that. We've done the climb. And a lot of what you have to do is, if you're always getting fed and you're so much better than everybody, you have to use that lead around the map. It's that simple. If you're staying isolated in your one lane when you're getting ahead and your team's getting behind, you deserve to lose. It's that simple. So that's just one very basic thing. Like, you can be a good 1v1 player, but League of Legends isn't a 1v1 game. You have to help your team win. So do I want to go for farm versus a Rise? Because, like, I can definitely farm like a crazy amount. But, like, we both got perfect CS at the moment. But do I want to? He's going back for tier, by the way. That's where he's going. Or not. What the hell was that? Where do you go? Okay, so again, every now and then, I'm not doing it every episode because I'm going to be honest, I forget. But we are introducing question of the day nowadays because it entices people to comment. And remember to like the videos, that always helps. But yeah, I like seeing different opinions about different topics. So let's today talk about the premise of skill ceilings. So again, this kind of fits into the theme that we've been kind of talking about on the channel recently. You know, I made that whole video. She doesn't have flash, by the way. Nice. We made that whole video about that whole situation about that bronze guy. You know, again, that video was never meant to help that guy because he's a bit gone. But... Oh, okay. Oh, we can probably kill this guy. Oh. Okay, that was kind of my bad. I was getting really distracted with commentating. Oh no, you're dead. Well, he's dead. He kept going? Oh my god. Ryze just got 2 kills for no reason. Well, 1 kill probably, like the Jax kill, but then the Kazakhs kind of just ran into him there. Oops. Yeah, again, I do admit my mistakes when they're very obvious. That was my bad. I was commentating too much to notice what was going on. And that is obviously why I've always said that Unranked Diamond is realistic and not realistic at the same sense. I make it harder for myself to climb because I'm doing live commentaries and distracting myself. Like, half of my attention is not going on playing. Where if you're climbing, all your attention should be on climbing. All your attention should be on the game. But obviously, I don't really have that. Whee! So, yeah, it's realistic in the sense of, like, it's a fresh account. It's the same situation that any of you guys can have at home. That was really loud. But there are differences, obviously. Like, you know, I purposely play different champions every game, which you shouldn't do. There's a number. Anyway, let's go back to the original topic of skill ceilings. So in the video that I made on that league discussion, it was kind of like a topic that I missed was everybody has a skill ceiling. It exists. And you can break your skill ceiling with time and effort and everything like that. But it is hard. It's never meant to be easy. And that goes for anything in life that you're just simply not, like, you know, amazing at straight away. And, you know, it's weird that sometimes I've literally had people kind of admit to me they believe in skill ceilings of everything else in life. I'm like, you know, do you think you could be a World Cup football player given enough time? It's like, well, no, it's just, you know, I'm not good at that. I never probably will be that good. Same happens with League. You know, that exists. It's not, like, randomly not existent for this game. It's most things in life. And like I said, you can break your natural skill ceiling by time. Bit of skill, obviously, involved. Effort. But it is difficult. And if you're not actively working towards it, then you're never going to change. Because, again, Season 1, Season 2, I was terrible. I was a bronze player easily in Season 1, Season 2. Season 2, I made it to silver. Great. But yeah, I was really bad. Again, I was a raw mechanical player in Season 1, Season 2, and I wasn't very good mechanically. And eventually that translated into me tryharding more, realizing what I need to do better. Season 3, I got Diamond. I broke my skill ceiling. If I stayed the same, I would have been Bronze, Silver for years. I didn't. I changed. I adapted. Which is what you've got to do. I'm trying to bait him to go for that ward, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. But unfortunately, there was a ward put there. So Ryze simply knows. I don't love that we're just farming, by the way. I'm completely doomed. Even, like, I cancelled that auto, but he wasn't going to die from it. He only would have died if it was my passive auto. Damn! No mana. I can try kill him with my ult, but it's unlikely. Okay, Thresh is mid. I'll have to use my ultimate to wave clear here, I'm pretty sure. Or not. He back. I thought, oh, he is. I still don't need to. That Kha'Zix's health is very low, but he's okay. Uh-oh. We're fine. I haven't played Ziggs in ages, because, like, legit, like, some people have said, where's your Ziggs? You won't see him on the main account, because Ziggs is just not as good as other picks right now. Like, he's got a similar playstyle to, obviously, like, Xerath and stuff. Xerath's just better. Like, in pretty much every aspect, Xerath is just better. Ziggs has, obviously... I don't know, does he have anything more than Xerath? Not really. Like, wave clear, Xerath wins. Xerath's got a stun, Ziggs doesn't. Ziggs is just a little knock-up. So, no, really, like... I don't think Ziggs has anything over Xerath. And it does show. Nice. That's really good. It does show, like, I don't feel very strong to this Ryze at the moment. And yes, he did get 2 kills, which has obviously helped him, but... yeah, I really don't feel strong. I don't feel like I could probably out-trade him. I don't feel like I could, like, really out-farm him because Ryze can do that really cool EQ combo and the wave is basically gone. I don't have that damage. Like, Ziggs just doesn't feel as strong. Maybe he needs a buff. I don't know. But definitely doesn't feel as strong as, like, he used to be. But the weird thing is I don't think Ziggs ever got changed. I just think other champions got stronger. Which is, you know, that does happen. Again, some people go, how does the meta change when a champion gets no changes? Because other champions around them get changed. Items get changed. A crazy amount in this game changes around champions, and that affects them still, so... Uh-oh. Question is... yeah, it's like, sometimes on Ziggs, by the way, you max... W, if your lane opponent, say, is roaming a lot, and, you know, you want to get the tower, max W, because you can blow up the tower with the satchel charge. It's always a really good thing. That was good damage. Again, I'll admit, I haven't really been looking to damage this guy, so maybe I should start to, because that was actually quite a lot. He's going to run straight into a Vi. Wait, what? Where did the Vi go? That has to be warded. Brilliant. Uh-oh. Yeah, Kha'Zix is dead. I don't know, like... that was 100% going to be warded. Is Ryze going to, like, ult top lane? No. Nice. How did that miss? Jax did overstay. Did it cost him his life? Yup. Why did he overstay like that? Also, before Kha'Zix died, at least he got the dragon. So, because obviously if he died, then the dragon was up, they would have taken dragon. But at least he did it in the other way around. So they didn't really gain anything for his death. My passive auto after the Caitlyn ult. Cool. Make an impact in bot lane. First thing I've been able to do this game. That's not good. What's with the sound? The sound settings haven't changed, but it just feels really loud. Obviously, it won't probably be loud for you guys, because obviously I can edit the sound. Usually my videos are apparently quite quiet. which I never know how, because when I'm listening back to them, I'm like, oh, this is loud. And then people go, it's quiet. I'm like, what? It's always the way, isn't it? There must be some universal like way to sound check stuff that I just don't know. Because if you watch my stream, a lot of people go, Huz, why do you do the clap? That before I start recording, I always do a clap. That's to sync your microphone voice with the video of the webcam. That's what that is. Did he just say dominoes? It sounded like Rise just said dominoes. Did anybody else hear dominoes? I heard dominoes. Nice. That's a 2v3, by the way. Vi was bot lane. Wubba, 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 wubba. I'm not going to be staying long. That's got louder. That has definitely got louder. What would that be? Sound FFX? Yes, I think so. Maybe. Don't know. Who knows? I've gone mad. Okay, he's gone back to teleport. I'm just going to run off the base. I will be honest, and I 100% admit, some YouTubers do things purposely to annoy their audiences. I may or may not run off the base without full mana. I'm just saying. It's not like you get comments about it all the time. Oh, okay, no. Oh. Oh, I don't even get... Wow, Kha'Zix just killed him, like, straight up. Like, poof, dead. So, Rise... Oh, see, I think that's a mistake build, right? Is that a mistake build? I think it is. He got 2 free kills in the early game. Makes him, like, have more gold than me on average. And then rushes Abyssal Mask when I'm not even pressuring him. Why? Like, build a lead. Use that lead. Use the strength that you have on the Ziggs to extend that lead. Rushing Abyssal Mask when the Ziggs is not pressuring you, a magic resist item, it's not the right thing to do. And I know it gives, like, 10% bonus damage to AP. That isn't even very good for their comp. Oh, wait. Like, they've got him. And they've got Gragas, who's building tank, who went Frozen Heart Rush. Okay. It's, again, Frozen Heart is good, but I would never rush it, because Jax doesn't even rely on it in his first build. First item, Jax does a lot more damage with Burst with Sheen than he does in his auto attacks in late game. So yeah, that Frozen Heart Rush is just a bit of a mistake. That's the other Smurf, by the way, but I don't think he played Gragas, ever. So maybe, again... I had a question the other day, is like, how did you become somebody that could basically just play anything? Time. Time and never committing myself to like one champion, and very often swapping roles, and a lot of it also came from I swapped roles even when I played tournaments. So I played 3 main roles in tournaments: mid, top, and jungle. So I've always been kind of comfortable with picking those roles up, and that's not to say I will get rusty at those roles. Like, I'm rusty at jungle. I haven't played jungle in a very long time. I'm very rusty at it because I haven't played it, but because of my background, I'll be able to pick it up quite quick if I wanted to. So yeah, but never kind of rooting myself down to one playstyle, one champion, whatever, has enabled me just to kind of jump on any champion I want. And again, I've said it in the past, I'm very comfortable to pretty much play any champion in Diamond. Does that mean I want to? No, but I'd be very comfortable to do so. I would not think I'm a burden to my team by doing it, basically. And I know some people are going to go, that's not true. Yeah. I've done some stuff about it in the past. Yo, Jax. Sharing is caring, my friend. But everybody, Jax is weak. That's still, that whole situation still makes me chuckle.
Impatient. I'm not impatient.
When's the blue up? There it is. Can I have this? What's the chances of him taking the blue? Okay. Ah! Okay. So the Vi's going damage too. Eesh. Like, I know some champions are built more to do damage, and Vi is definitely one of them, but in this type of game, I don't know. And the reason, by the way, if you're wondering why is Gragas losing that so hard to the Jax, it's the Frozen Heart Rush. Like I said, in the earlier game, Jax does not rely on auto-attacking to do his damage for the most part. Yes, it's part of his kit, but a lot of his damage comes from just doing his combo of 2 auto-attacks on a minion, jump on the enemy, and empower W with the Sheen proc. That does an insane amount of damage. Do that 2 or 3 times, the enemy's nearly dead. That's nothing to do with auto-attacking them a lot. That's just to do with using his every 3rd spell with Sheen. Or every 3rd auto-attack with Sheen. And you don't need to auto-attack them constantly. Where his auto-attacks come into play is later game, when he's building Ginsu and stuff like that. That looked weird. So, yeah, to me, that build from Gragas is just a little bit rushed, and he does die. So the Jax is making a couple mistakes, which isn't good, but yeah. It's a little bit of a weird build. And for so far, the 2 deaths that... Okay, well, 2 of Jax's deaths have been from his own personal mistakes. One where he overstayed here and Gragas came back to lane, and then he just did it again. So this guy definitely has a big thing with overstaying when he should just go back. Didn't need to flash. Oh, Kobe! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I want this to go to Vi. No, it went to Rise! Damn. Alright, Kobe, who just won an Oscar. I haven't seen that yet, the basketball short, which I think I need to. Because if, you know, it's won an Oscar, it had to be pretty good, right? Well, that was good, though. I was really close on not getting that kill on Vi too. Thanks. You too. Again, that is something that I don't do, and I have admitted in the past, is because I'm commentating, if I say, hey, that dude's doing good, a lot of the time I forget to actually say it. Because I forget to type it because I'm saying it. That is something that I definitely need to get better on. Because again, when you're wanting to climb in solo queue, I haven't watched him in many years, but a lot of people may know Sky Williams. He used to have, and I'm not going to say the exact phrase, because obviously it's a bit, I don't know, it's not my exact thinking, but it's basically praise your teammates to the point that they feel special, feel good, and feel happy. A happy team climbs a lot easier than a negative team. So, you know. Oh my god, did he live? They are really annoyed. Ooh. Ooh. Vi's in that bush. Oh no, she's not. I think she was in that bush and then I might have ruined it. Hello? Hey, it's me. So tanky. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, snapper. Wait, really? I guess it's not an auto attack, so the body slam just killed him even though he had his E. I guess that makes sense because it's not an auto. Feels bad, man. I think I played that well. It's hard to tell sometimes. Like, I W'd out the way, didn't I? I think. Again, the annoying thing of, like, knowing if you've played it well or not, a lot of the time comes from, you know, you didn't die, but would have I died? Whoa. What the hell? Vayne actually took that when she was, like, on a 3rd health. Also, Ryze didn't die, which is annoying, but I didn't want to get too heavily involved because I was probably I was very close to death. One thing I'll say with item builds, I'm just completing the Morello because I may as well. But apparently the most cost-effective thing to do, and I think this comes from the guy called Chakras. A lot of you may know who he is. He's worked for several pro teams and stuff like that. And he crunches all the numbers every single patch on what is cost-effective. Apparently this is very cost-effective by itself. And the actual item isn't as cost-effective. So if you don't need the grievous wounds, if you don't need that, apparently the best thing to do is just leave it as Oblivion Orb for a long time until you actually need the anti-healing. Apparently that's the best thing to do if you're looking to like 100% number crunch, cost effective, which again you don't need to, by the way. Like the only place that you need to be 100% cost effective with your item build is like Master and Challenger. Anything below that, not even in Diamond 1 do you need to be kind of like crazy into the numbers. It's just simply just don't. That was really close to nearly kill me, that auto pathing. Wait, did Vi go in? That Vi got blown up. Yeah, I don't know. The Vi's at a really weird playstyle, man. She's 1 and 6 and she's still building damage. When is she just going to kind of go, no more damage, let's go a bit tanky just to survive? Probably never. Do the auto to give her enough damage. Oh. Ace, baby. Alright, so this has been a pretty easy game. They happen, I guess. Wait, he lived? Oh. I was going to say, like, how? No way he could live. Alright, let's leave. I should actually probably finish maxing sorry. Because I haven't finished maxing it yet, so. But W is really, really good in late game. For stuff like that. Like, having it off cooldown height, like, more. Like, pushing people away from you is really good. So. Can I have that blue now? I think I haven't had a blue this whole game. Ziggs, of all champions, usually a very blue reliant champion. But yeah, and they surrender. Damn, man. Go my ult, and it didn't kill the dragon. All right, there's the game. So a pretty quick episode today. That's just the way that it goes, obviously. So yeah, let me know about the couple topics I spoke about. So obviously, right at the beginning of the video, I think I spoke about having the score in the thumbnail, and then the second thing is having skill ceilings. What do you think of that concept? Because it obviously does exist in just real life, and I 100% think it exists in League. Why wouldn't it? But there are some people that, you know, they ignore that. They're like, no, I can obviously get to Diamond, which not everybody can. Some people, like, when you first start playing League, you may be terrible, like most of us, and then you can break your normal skill ceiling by, you know, learning and putting time and everything like that, which is normal to me. But yeah. Okay, so we gained 28, we're in 86, so again, if we win the next game, we'll be in promo. I'm like 99% sure you can't skip a promo from one actual tier of rating to another. So I think from like gold to platinum, I'm pretty damn sure you have to do the promo. You know, platinum to diamond, I'm pretty sure you have to do the promo, even if you've got very high MMR. Enemy team is obviously going kind of crazy. It's always the way it goes. We went 5-1-6, 170 farm again. We weren't the star of this game. We didn't need to be. We still came out okay. But, you know, we were just farming. We were running around a little bit, not doing a crazy amount, using teleport to go bot lane. But the stars of the show, really, Jax just took over his lane. And a lot of that, I will say, was because of Gragas's build. It was just a very bad build versus a Jax. Like I've mentioned before, the Frozen Heart Rush doesn't really do anything because he's not relying on auto attacks in the early game. Especially for his first item. But we went an S-. I think other people got an S, if I'm not mistaken. Caitlyn got an S-, Jax got an S-, so did I. And then damage done, doing second most in the game, just behind the Jax, who obviously was fighting a lot. But there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, throw a like on the video. Let me know what your thoughts are and all that stuff that I was saying in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time.